All right, then, listeners, welcome to the deep dive. And we are kicking off a brand new section today,
and how
all about the living world. So get ready for GCSE geography.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
And to start us off,
today
we're going
straight
to the
deeper,
extremes.
what
and
makes
I mean,
any
literally
natural
to the
system
coldest places
work?
you can think of, whether it's like a
Okay, so
freezing
cold
tundra or a
environments then bring on the ice
rainforest.
and
Right.
snow.
There's got to be
it's
some
more than
rules,
just a bit of a
right?
chill.
You know, these places are defined by
Yeah,
temperatures that
definitely.
stay below
So we're
freezing
on a
for
mission
ages,
to
most
get
of the
you
year.
clued
And the
up
precipitation is pretty much always snow, right?
You got it. Plus, you often get some really strong winds thrown in for good measure. So it's a you always hear tough combination for anything.
Oh, yeah,
trying to,
all the time.
especially in geography.
So where exactly are these
Yeah, let's break it down. Like, what does it
actually
actually mean? Well, you've got your
So
polar
basically,
regions,
it's like a
obviously,
community
the
of
Arctic
living
up
things.
north and
So you've got
Antarctica
your
down
plants, your
south.
animals, even those tiny microbes that we can't
Exactly.
even see.
And then you've got
And they're
high
all
altitude
interacting with each
regions,
other.
so think like massive
and
mountain
with the
ranges, the
non-living
Himalayas,
stuff
for
around them.
example. Even if
So
they're
the main
near
thing
the
is that it's
equator,
all
the
interconnected.
higher you
Everything
go, the
has a
colder
role
it
to play.
gets.
So
So when
altitude
we
is
say
key there.
living things,
Definitely.
and finally you've got
What are we talking
areas in
about
the northern
specifically?
latitudes,
Okay,
like
so let's take a
Siberia
UK
and Russia
example.
or the
So-
top bit of Canada.
Okay, I
you're in a
vaguely
British
remember
woodland.
you'd have your big oak
Learning
trees,
about
different producers because they
cold
make their own
environments.
food.
So is it all just
Then you've got all the
ice sheets?
buzzing
That's a
bees
good
and the
point.
butterflies
You've got to
flitting
be
around.
careful to
Right.
They're
distinguish
the
between
consumers feeding
polar
on the
regions,
plants.
which are permanently
Then maybe
covered
you've
in
got
ice, and then you've got
a
tundra
sneaky fox
regions.
tundra. So that's where
Or
the
a
ground
badger
freezes
lurking around.
solid
They're
in
consumers
winter.
too.
More
Yeah, we call that
consumer.
And then
permafrost,
down in the
but then it
soil,
thaws out
you've
in
got
the
the
summer, which is
earthworms
pretty
and all kinds
short
of
in those
fungi
parts.
and
That constant
bacteria.
freezing and
Like-
thawing
They're the
must really
decomposers. They
affect
break
what
down
you
all the
grow
dead
there.
material.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That freeze-thaw
right.
cycle
So
shapes
all of
the
those
whole
are
landscape
biotic
and
factors,
the types of plants you
the
find.
living parts
so
of
let's
the
talk about the
ecosystem.
living
Okay, so that's the
things.
living
How on
stuff.
earth
What
do
about the
plants
non-living
survive in
stuff?
those
What's in
sorts of
that
temperatures
category?
for so
So
long?
that's the abiotic
Well, the
side of
plants in
things.
these
Things
areas
like
have had to
sunlight
adapt in some
filtering
pretty
through those
amazing ways
leaves,
because they only
which
have
is
a
super
short
crucial
growing
for the
season.
oak trees.
So we're not
So they
talking
can
like giant
photosynthesize.
redwoods or
Make
anything.
No,
Exactly.
not
Yeah.
quite. You
Then you've
mostly
got the
find
rain
low-lying plants,
and
things
the
like
streams,
mosses and lichens,
temperature of the
and
air,
sort of dwarf
the soil
shrubs.
itself,
Keeping
and
out
all
of
the
the wind,
minerals
I
in it.
guess.
Even the
Exactly.
wind,
Staying close to the
rustling those
ground helps
leaves.
them avoid
They
the
can
worst
have an
of the
impact
wind
too,
and
maybe by
soak
spreading
up a
seeds
bit of
around.
extra warmth
Okay.
from the soil.
All of
And what
these
about their
non-living
leaves?
things,
They
Yeah.
must be
they
pretty
set
special
the
to cope.
stage for
Oh,
what
yeah.
can
They've
actually
got all
live
sorts
in
of
that
adaptations.
ecosystem.
Many of them have
Right.
small waxy
And what's really
leaves,
interesting is
which
how a
helps to
small
reduce
change
water
in
loss
just
through
one of these
transpiration.
abiotic factors,
Which is super
like
important
let's
when
say
most
a really
water is
dry
frozen.
summer,
Absolutely. Conserving
can have a
water is
knock-on effect
crucial,
on
and some
everything
even
else.
have
So it's not just
darker
about
leaves,
what's
so they
alive,
can
but
absorb
also the
more
conditions
sunlight
they're
when
living
the
in.
sun
Exactly.
does
So
decide
how
to
does all
space.
this living
Smart.
and non-living
Now,
stuff
what about
actually
animals?
interact?
Can't
Right, so
exactly
how does
grow
energy
thicker
move around
leaves,
in
can
an
they?
ecosystem?
They've got their own tricks
Well, it all
up
comes
their
down to
sleeves.
food chains and food
Insulation
webs.
is a big
Okay.
one. Think about polar
Remember
bears or Arctic
photosynthesis,
foxes.
right?
Yeah.
They've got
That's
that
cool.
So
incredibly
plants,
thick
they're
fur.
like the foundation
Like a
that captures
built-in
the
coat.
energy from the
Exactly.
sun.
Yeah.
And
Then let's say a
birds like
caterpillar comes
penguins
along,
have dense
munches on a
feathers,
leaf.
and then you've
Okay.
got marine
Then a bird
mammals
eats the
like
caterpillar.
seals with a
Right.
thick layer
And
of
then maybe
blubber
a
to
hawk
keep them
swoops
warm.
down and grabs
Ah,
that
so
bird.
like a natural
Wow.
wetsuit.
That's
Pretty
a
much,
food
and I'm
chain
sure you've
energy
seen
being
pictures of
passed
some
along
animals
from
that
one
are
thing to the
completely
next.
white.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
like Arctic
But it's
hares and
rarely
things.
that
That's
straightforward in real
camouflage.
life.
Yeah, I
It
guess
helps
so.
them blend
Like
in
that
with the
bird might
snow
eat
so they can
berries as well as
sneak up on
caterpillars.
prey or
Right.
hide
And the
from
fox we
predators.
talked about,
If they
it
can't
might
see you, they
eat
can't eat you.
rabbits and birds.
Precisely. And then you've got animals
So that's
that
when you
just
get a
decide to
food
up
web,
and leave when it gets
which
really
is
cold.
basically
Migration.
lots of
Yeah.
these food chains
Animals like
all
Arctic
linked
terns
together.
fly thousands of
So it gets
miles
really
to escape the
complicated.
winter.
Exactly, it's all
And caribou
interconnected.
also migrate
So what happens when
huge
something
distances
dies?
to find food? Does the
Talk
energy
about a
just
long
disappear?
commute,
No
and
way.
what about
Yeah.
hibernation?
That's where those
the
decomposers
ultimate
come back
power
in.
nap.
Hibernation is where
fungi
some
and
animals go
bacteria.
into
Yeah,
a state of
they're like the
inactivity
ultimate
to
recyclers.
conserve
They
energy
break
during
down
the
those
long
dead
winter.
organisms
So they basically just
and
sleep
release
through the
all
worst
those
of it.
important
Exactly,
nutrients
though.
back
It's
into
less
the
common
soil.
in the
Things
really
like nitrates.
extreme polar
Yeah.
regions.
And
You
then
see
the
it
plants
more
can
in
absorb
slightly
those
less
nutrients
harsh,
and
cold
use them to
environments.
grow. Makes sense.
So it's a big
So
cycle.
overall,
Yeah,
it
the
sounds like
constant
life in
cycle
cold
making sure
environments
nothing
is
goes to
pretty
waste.
tough.
That's pretty
What would you say
clever.
are the biggest
It
challenges
is.
for these
and it's
plants
really
and animals?
efficient in a healthy ecosystem.
Well, one of the main
So it's all
things
connected
is
then.
access to liquid
Totally.
water.
If you pull
because
on
so
one
much of it is
thing, the
frozen
whole thing
solid,
could
and then
fall
there's the
apart.
really
Exactly.
short
That's what we
growing
call
season,
interdependence.
which limits
Okay.
how
Like
much food is
imagine if you
available,
suddenly
and of
removed
course
all the
just
foxes
the
from
extreme
that
temperatures
woodland.
themselves require require
Well, the rabbit
loads of
population
energy
would
just
probably
to stay
explode.
warm.
It's a
Oh,
constant
no.
battle
Start
against
overgrazing
the
all the
elements.
plants.
Right.
So to
And
sum
then
up
that would
our
have a
first
knock-on
deep
effect
dive
on the
into the
other
living
herbivores
world,
and so on.
we've
It's a delicate
explored
balance.
cold
So everything has
environments
its
from the
place.
polar
Yeah,
regions
for
to the
sure.
tundra.
Okay,
with
one
their
last
freezing
thing,
temperatures and
biodiversity. We hear
unique
that word a lot.
conditions.
And
Why
we've
is it
seen
so
how the
important?
plants and
So
animals there have
biodiversity is
evolved these
basically
amazing
just
adaptations
the
to
variety of
survive
life
everything
in an
from
ecosystem.
low-lying growth
The
and
number of
thick
different
fur
species.
to
Right.
Think of it like a
camouflage
football
and
team.
migration. Okay.
You need
All
lots
these
of different
strategies
players
help them
with
cope
different
with the lack
skills
of
Right.
water.
to win the game.
The short growing seasons.
So
and
if
the
one
intense
player
cold.
gets injured, so for
Say
your
a disease
GCSE
wipes out a
geography,
particular
it's
type of
all
tree,
about understanding how these
You've got other players,
adaptations
other species
show
that
just
can
how
step in and
diverse
fill
life
that
on
role.
Earth can be.
So the ecosystem
Absolutely,
keeps
different
working.
ecosystems
Exactly.
have different challenges.
A richer variety
and life
of life
has found incredible
makes
ways
an
to meet
ecosystem
those
more stable
challenges. It's a
and better able
brilliant
to cope with
example of how
changes.
the environment
So
shapes
just to
the living
recap,
world.
an
It really makes
ecosystem
you
is
think
this
about what's the
network
most
of
crucial
living
thing for
things,
survival
plants,
in those
animals, and
freezing
non-living
conditions.
things like sunlight and
So many
water.
incredible
Energy
adaptations.
flows through these systems.
I don't know
and
about
food
you, but I'm
chains
feeling
and
pretty impressed by
webs.
the resilience of
Nutrients are
nature.
constantly
too.
recycled
Well,
by
we'll
the
leave you to ponder that
decomposers,
one and join us next time
everything
as
is
we continue our
interconnected.
exploration
Spot
of the
on.
living world.
See
And
that?
having a good mix of different species, high biodiversity is key for a healthy ecosystem.
Absolutely.
So next time you're out and about in a park or walking through some woods, have a think. Can you spot some of those biotic and abiotic elements?
Yeah.
And how are they interacting? It's all one massive, fascinating system happening right there.
It really is.
Right on our doorstep.
Amazing, isn't it?
It is. All right, we'll see you next time.
See you later.